All right. We're back. We're back. What time? What timing there? Goofy. Hello. I'm back. I'm alive. Uh who know I don't know quite what crashed me. I don't think it was smacking my computer, but that did happen right when I smacked it, so I imagine we'll have a short wave where AI gets used for bad, but then we use the very same tech to block such problems. Absolutely. Um, have you guys continued your discussion while I was gone? Your BAP is too powerful. I'm just a strong, strong man. Hello again. I am back. Hello. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. I wonder where I last saved my Blender file. Huh. Yeah, but it's the every time I crash, it's the OpenVR. Uh, yeah, that was a crash. My computer crashed, and then it had to update. So it's like I always seem to either crash when I need an update or something to that effect. Let's move the data transfer to here. Ooh. PC crashed like a blue screen? No, it froze. I'm pretty sure it's a GPU thing. All right, let's try this again. We're going to put this here. This is the display, so cage. Bam. GPU has skill issues. I would certainly love a new one. Certainly love a new one. Would not say no to that. I didn't refresh the mesh. Did not refresh the mesh there. Should have done that. Saved. Still run the old musty, crusty, and dusty GT730. Save money for when I'm moving out. Well, good. Good. Get that savings going. But I did want to just say one last thing about AI before I'll before I change topics or get back to work. But I do think that there's no going back. Like now that this stuff is out of the gate, it's like we either adapt, figure out ways to use it productively, or you just got to step out of. I think the only other option is just like turn your eyes away, avert your gaze from how things are changing, delete social media, stuff like that. Exactly. Bam. Okay. Please have baked well, please. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. I was wondering why I wasn't baking, but that is exceptional. Okay. And it's okay, there's a little groove in the middle. That's actually there, so we would expect that. Nice. Okay. Beautiful. It's just a little bit of that, which I'm not a fan of. Where's that coming from? I don't see it there. Darth Vader was always one of my faves. I don't mind becoming a cyborg. Why are we getting this here? There shouldn't be anything causing this. It's definitely the low poly that's doing it. You're ruining my perfect bake. I think those vertices are not closed. Are they? Look to me like they're not actually merged. I'm going to take this whole section and do 0.6 SX0 or SY0. That should work. And we'll export again to, which one do I export to? My data transfer is on, so we'll do, this will be the cage, or the low poly. And then this one, let me go ahead and copy as new driver. Well, I want it inverted, so that doesn't quite work. Turn that on, and turn this one off. Then export for the cage. Isn't that what I just did, though? All right, one more bake. And if that's there, that's okay. We can live with that. It might just be a mesh issue. That may not even show up in Unity, actually. Not sure Darth Vader is something to aspire to. I mean, he was a good guy in the end. Just the very, very end. I know what's doing that. Am I the only one who did not bother to watch Star Wars? You're not the only one. But you should be ashamed. No, I'm just kidding. Star Wars is good. I mean, it's much bigger in America, that's for sure. Curious about the final version. Well, good, because it does look quite good. We've already got most of it done. And now we need to go ahead and get these textures, the updated textures, into Unity. Also, hello, Flutter. Hello, Flutter. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a great Friday. Hope everyone's having a great Friday. Anyone lurking out there? Hope you're having an amazing Friday. Let's go ahead and copy this one. And we're going to go back to our main file. Starts lurking. Hello, Zarzad. Good morning as well. Hello. I'll paste this here. Get rid of that guy. Don't need to worry about the displace right now. But I do want the data transfer fund. And I want to send this to hidden. Okay, I can actually apply the data transfer now. And then we select these guys, select this one, and say object, link, object data. Okay, and then we can send this to the hidden as well. I like the phrase the hidden. Send it to the hidden. It sounds like, I don't know, it's cool. Uh, Millennial Riz. Back, his outfit makes him look chubby. More chubby than I expected. Well, right now it's all on. But I think you'll see the outfit altogether. It'll make a little bit more sense. FBX. So, Sam, did you figure out the glossy galaxy tagger? Not yet. We made some solid progress, but still more to do. Evermore, he got manipulated, but he was well intentioned at first, right? And that's what matters. The Hidden Realm. I cast you to the Hidden Realm. Be gone. Gone. Be gone. And now we just got to open Unity again, so 1 million years later. You mean 4chan? Is 4chan hidden though? Not really. I'm more concerned with some of those private Discord servers. Alright, we're just waiting on Unity to load. We're chilling. I guess I can work on other stuff on the painting while we're waiting. So we're gonna go grab my gradient shadow template. You okay? Don't die. Sam, tell us, Sam, what private Discord servers are you on? I just mean in general. I'm not on those servers. I've just heard tales. Heard tales of the degeneracy. The degeneracy. Press X to doubt. 4chan is not that hidden, but there are a lot of groups on the B board. They've got to be careful who you're messing with there. Once called someone greasy neckbeard and received death threats. Not that I don't receive them on a daily basis. Let's go ahead and actually I should duplicate this one so we've got a backup. And we'll turn that down. And then I also want my ambient occlusion. It's already enabled. Perfect. And we got a little shadow there now. Yay. Maybe more shadow here on the red. And shadowing there. I mean, that all looks pretty good. I just want it around the clothing, I think. Pop that sleeve a little bit more. That looks fine to me. Sam, what Discord server are you on? I'm on probably 100 servers, which is too many. But they're all VR chat stuff. I when I need to promote products and stuff, I go and spam. I go spam. Not, I wouldn't say extroverted. I'm certainly not active in them. I'm just on them. Being ambiverted. Ambiverted. So grab that color, turn that off, and I just have a little bit of a white there. That annoys me. Why is that there? Why, oh why? There's some other color selection overwriting, or it just didn't bake properly. Then we will just use the color. Exactly. Becomes a shrimp without any context. Zero. Nada. Nada. Has anyone used Roll20? Not Oh, that's the wrong reference. I want this one. I guess they're a little lighter colored than I have it here. More like a pink than a red. Like that. And then we'll add up paint. Because I just need to get this little spot right there. Perfect. Anyone else? In there. Oh, okay. There's actually a few little touch-ups to be had. Did one on of the Critical Role starter campaigns. Okay, very cool. I also love Critical Role. I haven't seen the latest episode. I've done once or twice, though it was a while ago now. So I guess I've been thinking about doing like a Twitch plays style D&D campaign for the stream. I think Roll20 would be a good place to start. I wanted to know if can you have a perspective where you can see what all the players are doing at once? Or do all players see all the other players? When Fog of War style. There we go. That looks really good. That looks exceptional. That is a lie. What is going on right there? I don't like that. Smudgy wudgy. That's okay. It's pretty minor. You can have a DM view. Not sure about hiding from other players. You want to do PvP? I was thinking more like if there was a screen, like you had a table, you had a screen that all the other players, like in IRL, you have your group of players, and they're looking at a screen if they see all the things from all the player perspectives. Why is that so hard for me to explain? Sorry, not that you're not understanding. I'm struggling to say it. I'm struggling here. My brain no worky right now. Ooh, okay, so the staff definitely has a blue color. You can hide NPC tokens until they are red. Okay, okay. Good. Good. I kind of want it to get a little bit more weird in here. I'm going to drop this in here. Call this Scythe Bump. Add onto it a noise. Do Veroni. Veroni. Not as intense as I expected. Whoa, what the? What the heck? The texture, though, so good. Well, thank you. Yeah, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I wish I could get it to be a little bit smaller, though. Do one more noise texture. Maybe something like this. Then I can actually tile it. There we go. That's more what I was going for. I keep getting stuck on the view here. Oh, goodness. Is that a double-sided dice? Sounds like a I'm gonna add one more paint here, and we're gonna take out the texture there on the boots. And let's go ahead and export this into Unity, which should be open now. Oh, I have the wrong material on here. Or actually on the hidden object. This one needs the suit. Dyth sounds like a donut. Oh, I'm hungry now. Okay, I'm gonna go eat a donut. Or I'm gonna go get a donut and eat it in front of all of you. In just one moment. I'll have Choco Milk. Get some Choco Milk. All right, I'm back. How fancy! You have donuts lying around your house. Donut, do it. No, I'm good. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. It's an apple fritter. Gotta be careful to not get too much everywhere. Also, Choco Milk. Can't go wrong with that. Oh, I'm mildly hungover, so that's a good. What you drinking? Choco Milk? Highland Dutch Chocolate Whole Milk Grade A Pasteurized Homogenized Vitamin D3. Curious, how do you handle concept? Do you create or contract it out when a client provides what you need? As it turns out, most of my clients already have concept art. So a lot of the times I don't have to worry about that too much. Almost always they um, have art, and in fact, I do require it. So any commission, there has to be art, and that almost always I don't take any commissions if they don't have art for what they want, because in 3D you really do not want to be going back and forth on design. uh, you want to know it's worth the time to get the all the concept or all those details taken care of beforehand. I assume they commissioned from somewhere. Correct, correct. So 90% of the time, 100% of the time actually, they already have the art, um, and that certainly simplifies things. Milk with chocolate flavoring, or is it chocolate with milk flavoring? Think about it. Fine. Okay. Gosh darn it! I still see this little shadow there. It's better, but it annoys me that it's there. Don't want that shadow there. Milk. Milk. Those feathers look amazing. Thank you. Back and forth was wasted time and money. Yes, uh, yes, it is for both parties. From brown cows, chocolate cows. So this is what we basically ended up with for our cosmic texture. I did make a custom one. I mean, that does look cooler. It is cooler. So we'll be working on that today. Hmm. I did realize that I could have just asked ChatGPT yesterday about my shader. I want to distort a. I'm creating a shader. I want to distort the surface in the direction of the normals, of the geometry normals. I want to distort the UVs. Mm, yummy. Hmm. To multiply it? Hmm. I'm living in the future, baby. You're making me very jealous. No snacks left in the house. I'm sorry. I can't help it. I usually try to resist eating so early. All they did was multiply it. Multiply. They took the normal vector and they multiplied that with the UV. And then they put that in there. Did that compile? Groin looks weird. I mean, that's not bad. Time, patience for a seed to grow. Had them yum yums on Monday though. They were ace. Are yum yums a UK thing? Yum yums. Ooh. Just like twisted. Oh, those do look good. Those do look good. They look a bit suspicious when I squint my eyes and at first glance. Little rolled up poo poos. But I suppose most donuts do. I mean, I'm eating an apple fritter. Looks like a big pile of vomit from a distance. But it's delicious. Okay. Now we're gonna. Why don't I just take this? Or this one. And I want to say float. Bind. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's on the like lantern stuff, yeah. W Stream showing love and support from London, UK. Hey there, Ovi Show. Hello, welcome. I appreciate that. Welcome, welcome. And W Stream, that's very kind of you. A few people are from London Stream. We're on multi-stream, so I'm on a few different. I'm on Twitch and a few other platforms. I'm gonna close my door really quick. Need to pay. Need to pay? Did Instagram test online just have them gatekeep the results, answering all their questions? Rude. That is rude. Oh, I didn't put my multiplied one in here. Interesting. Not quite what I was expecting. Okay, so there is a amount we can adjust this. It still does not look like it's under the surface. That was kind of my initial goal. Difficult. Difficult. Looks like a portal into the universe. It does. I do like that. I do like that part of it. Sorry, and this will probably be most of this morning session is trying to get this material looking correct. I mean, this is pretty cool, right? Do I want to do more than this? I don't know. The butt looks good. Vert. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. What am I looking for? I have no idea. I think I want something on the surface that's distorted as well. Um, and to do that, we would require try multiplying that normal UV by 100 or maybe 0.1. Normal UV. Let's try 100. I'm already going with really low values. Interesting. That definitely feels like an oily kind of look. Looks like glass at the moment. It does. I'm going to back up a little bit. Keep it there for now. So I think what we'll do is we're going to bring back our world normal texture right here, which is good. Good texture. And then we want to use this as the UVs, basically. Hmm. Okay. Oh, I tried this yesterday and it didn't work as well. That's closer. Interesting problem for sure. For sure. But what if I... Oh, okay. But I'm using a cube map. Maybe that's why it's so difficult. Where is this nebula texture? I'm just going to drag it in, not as a cube map. Oh, but it is actually a cube. A cube. All right, let's do a noise texture then. We're learning. We're learning. This is definitely going to be a learning experience. If I feed this into the... Can I use the normals as a UV? Ah, no, I totally cannot. But I do have my position, which I can use as a UV. This is going to look very weird. Bear with me. So if I look at my body, if it loads, we have the world position baked in. Here. So from top to bottom, it looks like that. All right, so then I'm going to go to base color. I'm going to take my template, remove this, and if we go into the base color, now use the position, we get that. And if I go into filters, we add a hue, or what is it? Say color correct. No. I want to be able to filter out the other colors to understand how they're packing these colors. How do I do that? Okay, no, I can do it here. That's fine. We'll just go here. Delete this really quick. Go here. So our red is from the middle out. So it's white here and it goes to dark there. What it looks like to me. Kind of wish I didn't have these other values. Can I pull these out very briefly? I don't want them. Just to understand this really quick. Oh, annoying. Okay. Green is top to bottom. Let me write these down. So, RGB. So red is the horizontal. That's X. G is vertical. So B must be depth. So if we blue must be depth. If I added this to the tail, it'd probably be more obvious. Yep, that was right. So X, Y, and Z. Perfect. Okay. So that gives us coordinates on the body. These are our coordinates for positions. So if I wanted to make a texture that projects onto the front of the character. We would want to take X is horizontal, red, and Y, so RNG, which should be these two here. So let's take a combine. RG. RG2. Oh, and then, of course, plug it in. This is what I had earlier, though. So it's not quite that. Hello, Zuru. Welcome. RGB equals XYZ. Do I use that booklet for geeky terms? My sketchbook. This is all my notes and stuff. Hello, Zuru. Welcome. Happy weekend, everyone. Is it weekend? Is it the weekend for you already? We can see that here's some of the pattern. Let's try tiling it from the. Maybe can I tile it now? Oh, let's try a normalize. Let's try normalizing these. So we'll take this, put that here. That didn't help. Okay. Oh, it's because I gave it the same color. Still didn't help. All right. I just want to use it like a triplanar texture that's baked in. So you're up. So yeah, I just finished my duties for the week. What are you trying to do? I want it to. So right now, what we had before is we had this little sample or cube map, and it looks cool. It looks very cool. But I want it to feel a little bit more on the surface, I suppose. And specifically, I would like to distort to look like there's something just below the surface of it. So you're up, so yeah, just finished my duties for the week. Well, good. Time to chillax, relax. Chillax and relax. I think I do like this, though. Just for fun, I'm going to throw this one in here. And I don't know. This looks quite good. I think I'll probably it is more like glass though. It is more like glass. Just mostly trial and error. That's the game plan so far. Ooh, I do have the option for view direction. View is what we were using before. I've seen other YouTubers do this kind of effect with a slime character. Get the gooey kind of look. It's just if I'm gonna use this, I may as well just stick with the Poyomi. It's pretty similar. But I just can't distort it. Can't decide which one I like more. I think this looks cool. Yeah. We're just gonna go with this for now. I really would love to know more about that shader stuff, but I just feel like I'm gonna be struggling with it too long, and I'm not gonna get the effect I really want. Just kind of a glass see-through. Okay. Drink my chalky milk. Delicious. All right, we're gonna go back to painting. I just keep feeling like, oh, I know what I'm gonna do, and then I start messing around, thinking, like, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'll try this. That didn't work. So we do need to fix up the baking on our character here a little bit. These gaps in the body are no good. So we're gonna go to the painting version again. Maybe a noise for more distortion. I do want to do that. The problem is I want to do it in order to avoid in a way that avoids the seams showing up. So like even right now, we still can see that seam a little bit. Right here, the UV seam. It's like that's really what I'd love to be able to make completely go away. Ooh, I miss chalky milk. I wish for a lactose-free one. Unfortunately, this is not it. It's pretty good though. I slow down on drinking it though. Got to slow my roll because I am also not fully lactose tolerant. Gaia Nicolosi, hello. Make a sorta or cari color. I appreciate the suggestion, but of a color we don't have. But welcome, welcome, Gaia. Hello, hello. Oops. I'm going to go back to Retopo body and Sculpt body. We want to see the displacement on them two furs. Displacy. Well, that certainly looks like the problem right there. If I had to wager a guess. That's very strong. Let's turn the strength down a little bit. Say 0.0. Color needs to be purple from Kingdom Hearts. I do like Kingdom Hearts. Fun series of games. Man, can't really say I know what they're about though. I mean, if you're looking to use those models, they are certainly out there in VR chat already. Ah, I see what's going on. This is getting merged. Add another 0 to our merge distance. Well, if you're looking to commission me, Gaia, I can certainly send you my information. I feel like you're just going through Wikipedia at this point. Actually, that work? The problem is the middle point keeps going into the other tooth. But these baked pretty well. So suppose that's not an issue. It's mostly the middle one. I'm going to try this again. One more time. Reset. Turn it up a little ways. Not that many. Get right about there. Let's fix the spots in here. And then we're actually going to just use a shape key for the rest of it. So all the middle points we're going to leave alone. And we're going to add a shape key, which we will use this driver for. Copy as driver. And paste here, paste driver, boom. And then we're going to grab these middle points. One at a time. And just move them up. That's much harder than I thought. How about this little segment? Going up. Bam. Plus. Move up. That's going to bake so poorly. All right, undo that. I think as long as we fix the merging, probably be okay. Come on. Close together. Please. Holy moly, it does not want to. It really does not want to. Okay. Hello, Play. Welcome. Just redoing the same move again and again. All right, I guess I have to use a shape key. I just don't see any other way. And what needs to happen here? Basically just need to move these in. Did that not merge? You left school. As in you ran away from school? Or in which way have you left school? I was under the impression I was working in the basis layer or in the shape key. Oh no, that's not okay. That's fine. It looks like it should be joined, but it's not. Okay, I see. Very deceptive. There we go. Perfect twofers now. So we just want to scale these ones together, basically. That's the goal. Scale these points together. And then just move this one around until we can get it right in between them twos. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. This one's not fine. That's okay. It's the last tooth. All right. Then back to here really quick. We want to switch our mirror to 0.01. So I believe that we are also on the previous teeth, this was merging. We were down one. That looks fine. Okay. There we go. And we'll do the same thing. Shape key, paste driver. Turn on this placement in this view. There we go. No more cavities. No more. No more cavities. Alrighty, so we can save all that. Turn off the body. Go ahead and export this as well into our body folder. So this one is with the displace, so we'll make sure we click that. Export, save. Turn that off, export to the body. Bada boom. And then turn this into a single layer called master. And we're going to tuck all of our layers into here and hide it. Save. And then also go down. Back to Becky. Wakey Becky. Refresh the mesh. Save. And I don't see any clipping now. Very good. Bake. I'm gonna stand up. Stand up now. Morning, Sam. How's everything looking? It's looking good. Looking good. Oh. Donut time. Yeah, almost crashed right then. This view looks a little odd with that tail in the background. All right, there we go. Takes a while, but it worked. Perfect. Teeth look good. Maybe. You know what? You know what? There we go. Let's paint in some of that. Anti-aliasing? Yeah, the does need to be blurred a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a wee bit. Once it loads. Takes 1,000,000 years. .15. And then do something kind of fun. Give it a little bit of height. We can make that sharper for the teeth meat. Awesome. Okay. Now we need to add some gradient templates. Tongue plus inside mouth is light blue, by the way. Perfect, perfect. Gradient shadow template. We will take this, turn off repeat, duplicado, and hide. And then for the mouth, got the light blue. Like that. Do right about there. And then it should work on the inside of the mouth too. Yeah. Okay. Oops. And then, well, I have the tongue here on the image as green. So you would like the tongue to be the same color as well? The teeth got it. Teeth got it. Right. And then we use our gradient shadow. We're going to make this one planar. The reason I'm going to use planar projection, I think this is a great way to approach all your projection painting. If you can make your stroke or projection in Substance 3D, you should do it. And only make things on the UV side if you can't do it any other way. Because if you keep everything in your 3D space, then if you ever update your UVs, everything works. Just have to click update and you're good to go. All right, so teeth there, flip them. Boom, boom. The fact I've got my own Sonos color palette proves just how melted my brain is. I mean, you're fine. Tongue plus inside of mouth are same color. Perfect. Yeah, on the ref sheet it's green, or like a turquoise maybe. But I mean that's an easy change. Easy peasy, lemony squeezy. And we'll put that right there. And we're going to up that contrast a little. But we want the back to be... This is all the shadowing. Because you want to make sure There's minimal reflections in the back of the mouth and certain spots. Otherwise, things look too shiny. Too shiny. I'll duplicate this one, move it down. I'm going to grow this selection or projection. One right about there. And then we'll add a paint on top, which we can just mask out the head. It's supposed to be a bioluminescent cyan, blue, green, but yeah, bioluminescent. I'm bioluminescent. We'll call this mouth, and we'll up that contrast to push it away from the lips and towards the back of the mouth. Like that. Woo! My goodness. My goodness. So just to clarify, is this the kind of blue you're going for? Thank you, Thorn. Full on display. Okay. Gotcha. In my brain, that just looks green. Bam. In my brain. Right. And I can make it glow. But I think I'll just make just the tongue glow. Got some sugar in my veins. That's basically the closer in the middle of Nebula you get, the brighter it gets. Glowy tongue, yes, please. I get the video game highlight. Everyone liked that. Everyone liked that. This one's the tongue. And we're going to steal this. And we'll make a new layer. Actually, I might as well just use this one. Like this. Mask. No. New layer. Template. Give me. Template. Glow. Paste. Rotate it. Actually, let's first give it a color. Emissive. Nice. That looks cool. That looks cool. And then we're going to add a little bump to this as well. I'll drop this here. Long bump. Add a noise. I like to use the black and white spots. And we'll turn off this gray, just add height and push it. Not that much, but something like that. 4. Oh no, not this tile's 4. What shade of green is that? It's like a hue. Don't want a lot of bumps. Just a little bump. Just a little bump. Minty fresh green. No, no. Zru, it's kind of minty. He always has a very fresh breath. Extra, extra fresh. His tongue is basically made out of like wintergreen gum. I think for our layer here, I'm actually going to take out the roughness just a little bit, just so he's not super shiny everywhere. Super shiny everywhere. And then the little horns have some color as well. So they also need a little gradient. So we go here. I have to turn this on, duplicate, and we'll call this horn. Hjorn. Move this over here. Shrink it. It's very laggy because I'm using a bunch of anchor points on this. Yeah, I'll make it long. Okay, turn that off. A little bit closer. Though I do want the horns to be shiny. Glowy tongue kind of reminds me of those anglerfish. By the time you see the tongue, it's too late. It's too late. And this here, we'll call this horn gloss. Just make it shiny. All right. I think the gradient on the ears does go farther than I have it, so we're going to make this bigger. That. I feel like this should be more colorful. Yeah, we need like a warmer color. So let's go into our orange gradient here and sample some slightly more saturated colors. But actually, Zru sent me a screenshot of those colors. Probably still make it a bit more saturated with just a slider or something. There we go. And I'll slap on here another filter. Filter for this. Perfect. Just a little bit more. Yeah, ooh, like sunset colors. Two are enough. But I am seeing some banding here, which I don't like. So we're going to also add another filter for a little bit of blur, just to make sure we're getting everything nice and smooth. Ooh. The middle one is just a mix. But I like how orangey it gets there, and it doesn't seem to do that without all of them. I like the orange. And let's turn this down a little bit more. Let's say 0.3. Oh, sorry, 0.6, 0.55. There we go. Look at my screenshot. I mean, great. Oh, I have it. I have it. I'm looking at it right now. But so got this one here, and then this is the gradient. It's just a little bit warmer on the character here, a little bit hotter. But it's still closer to the closer to the right hue than I had it. But it's very close. That may have been because potentially you screenshotted my stream, and I wonder if the stream itself desaturated it. Oh, that looks good. Okay, what else for the boy? We do need to make the gradient on the legs also goes up higher. So take this foot. Colors represent the star getting colder the further the gas goes in the void of space. Hence the warm to cold. It reminds me of my weight painting process. Bam. Okay, shouldn't be affecting anything else now. Is it still? I wonder if that's the mask that's doing it. Oh, that's the wrong layer. Oh, duh. I had that on. I was like, man, it's different. I swear I just changed it. I had just changed it. All right, but I had left the wrong layer on. I don't want that. Glowy inside. Oh, okay. Easy enough to do. Yeah, because I have the color. I added reference, but we can do emissive, and then also feed it the same anchor point, and then make sure that all of our filters also toggle those. Doesn't seem to be working. Do I have to add both of them? I can only choose one. That's okay. So then we'll ixnay that, and what we'll do is we'll just add another anchor point here, and we'll call this the pattern color gradient. Hello, gamer, welcome. Or let's say, and feet glow. Not quite accurate, but it'll be memorable. And then just above this, we'll make another fill. The emissive, target that. Now it should glow. Reference channel base color. There we go. Yeah. All right, now we're glowing. But welcome, welcome. Get any good headshots lately? He glowing. Technically, I don't have to do that with Poyomi, but we'll keep it. It does. It does. Yeah, we have it on the tail here. It's a little. The tail is a little different in the drawing, but it is there. Tail dippy. Actually, so the strands get it, but then this tube should have it a little bit more too. On here, we will take one of this gradients. There, go down here. We'll call this the tail main. This is like the main strand. Ignore it breaking everything. Ignore me. It's different ref sheet because of how the artist does their style. Didn't really want to fully copy the existing thing. But and then we can just lower the intensity to get it to be the color. Like that. Man. Paint. Bam, bam, bam. All right. There we go. Let me turn that off now. Ippy. There we go. All right. Perfection. Now, there's one thing we'd like to change on our character model. The strands here don't blend nicely. Perfection. Perfection. So we want to take the data transfer, select this, use face corner data, custom normals. Copy to selected, selected. Then what? New face interpolated. Turn off the outline. Now it's blending smoothly. And copy it over. Looks pretty good, except the tip is lost in this, so we do need to make one more collection. That. Data transfer. Invert. And we'll smooth it. And then one more. Can I just copy this over? Object, link, vertex group. That did not work. Right, so we'll make a new one. Like this. Assign. Smooth. Slap this in there. All right, that should blend a lot nicer. Okay. Then export. Oh, we have to redo this whole shader. Okay. But I wanted to see the little tufties over here. Nice, much cleaner. Still need to get rid of the normals, the baked normals, and that will blend very nice. Time to sit down again. Oh, yeah. God, I love coffee. Shitting down. When I left, you're trying to see how to do the cosmic shader. How's that? So we have this, which is like the just the standard Poyomi, which looks quite nice. The texture is placeholder, similar but not the same thing. Um, something like that. I want to be able to push it into the skin a little bit more. We did make this version here, which is a little bit more like glass like. So, not quite what we're looking for. And it's a little pixelated. But it does look good. Um, right now we have the Poyomi shader on everything though. But I do have to recreate it because we broke some things in our testing. Oh yeah, that looks good. Just couldn't tell it from the oil plus water equals rainbow tone. Yeah, right now it's got this iridescence on it. I'll probably have it a little bit iridescent, but sharper and more towards the edges. Oops. Closer to the edge. What do I need to do? I have to make sure all my normal maps are set to UV0 again. And then has too much green, I suppose. The rainbow stuff makes me think of Slime Rancher's tar slimes, little hungry rainbows. Dun, 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 wham, 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 wham. Oh, you can stochastic sample here. If I can do stochastic sampling, that would probably fix everything. I wonder, maybe I should update my version of Poyomi. Okay. Still not sure why my hands are missing. Got my cube map. I've got a mask on my cube map. Interesting. Can you change the iridescence gradient? Yes, you can. So you can make it pearlescent, whatever kind of look you want to go for. But you just put in a ramp of any kind. So it's very easy to make adjustments as you like them to be. You do something like that, a little bit of that. Where'd my where'd the one I was using go? Make it rainbow like a rainbow bouncy founder. Hey, no problem. Man, it's so slow sometimes. Make it gay. Is it not already? It's got that vibe. It's already a rainbow. I like the darker color. There you go. Oh, interesting. You can use a custom normal map. That's interesting. Loading, loading, loading. Still unsure why my the decal overriding it? Yes, because the freaking oh gosh, the mask keeps breaking in the decal mask. There we go. There's his hands. There's the hands. But this is interesting because now I have the cube map on the surface. That's actually basically what I wanted. So then if I use the parallax again, back to this again. Noise. Huh. Oh. Okay, so that's. Oh, so I have to redo the UVs again, but I can get it to work how I wanted. I can. Well, I'm still doing the UVs. UVs are what does it do? Weird. But we'll leave that alone for now. Just love just a little bit of depth. Give it to me. Give it to me. The real problem is just that I can't adjust which UV map. The cube map is on. All right. Anyway, farting around too much. Okay, we're missing the black hole in the center of the chest. It's got some sparklies around it. Oh. What if I just use it as a mirror? the cube map. I'm going to off for now. Cap. I'm going to just give it any sort of matte cap texture. We'll do this glossy one. But we'll set it to UV, perfect, UV1. And then if I go down to our parallax and I set it to UV1, why is it so slow? Unity is so slow. Oh, read from UV0, apply to UV1. The matte cap is on UV1. That's interesting. But I can make a custom normal. Ooh. Interesting. But I'm surprised this is doing nothing to the matte cap. So matte caps do not work like that. Instead of doing that, I'm just going to turn it up. Okay. Did you know that tigers easily snap off a human head from their body? I'm not surprised. Tigers are crazy strong. I hide that as well. I'm going to download the latest Poyomi shader. Feel that that would be a good idea. Am I in the Discord anymore? Yes. Download. Do Patreon. Ooh. Yeah. Xiaomi Pro 9.04. What if Waluigi's name was Walter? I love Walter the best. So his nemesis would be Elter. Elter? Hey there, Sal. Welcome. It's finally done. Imagine 300 frame video, 6 minutes per frame. Oh my goodness. I showed it in your Discord on the self promo channel. Let's take a look. I'm downloading something right now. Sorry, let me get this sorted real quick. Resources, VRChat assets. Here we go. And in the Discord, Hey, that looks awesome. Oops. Very cool. So glossy. So glossy. Good job, Dal. That is awesome. That is very cool. Let's save. Delete. Oh, I see. I should do this. Download it like that, and then we actually want this one. This one. Okay. So that will make sure we're updating all of them. Rawr. Thank you, Sam. Absolutely, Sal. Absolutely. Um, Collector's Mask from Owl House. I feel like Gaia, you should definitely consider trying out Blender sometime. You got a lot of things you want to make, and Blender is the way. Blender will give you that power. Time stand up. Sit down. Stand up. Sit down. Stand up. Snip, snap. Snip, snap. Delicious. Yum, yum. I just farted. I just farted. Okay, while this is loading, I'm going to go to the restroom. I'll be right back. Yeah, one moment. All right, I'm back. Hello, hello. Sam, did you put on this card tattoos, spade, diamond, heart, and club? No, those will come on later. Those are we will be layering on with the Wyoming shader. Back, I'm messaging you since 29th January. You have not responded yet. Hello, Adyash. Welcome. You're messaging me here? Where are you messaging? Oh, my balls. My balls. What happened to them? Okay, so we now have the latest Wyoming shaders. What is new? So if I go to, let's do the Jester. Ah, no, whatever. We'll do this one. Interesting. So it puts in old versions and new versions. Gonna head off for now. Have a nice rest of your day and have a good weekend. All sounds good, Arctic. Enjoy your weekend. Thank you for hanging out this week, and we'll see you next week. But definitely have a good one. I might be streaming tomorrow, so potentially see that as well. But definitely enjoy. Ooh, that made it look a lot nicer. I can't quite tell what's different, but it looks softer. That's just me. It's kind of soft, huh? Let's do that again. Let me see the suit items. If I switch this to Pro, then I click in Apply. Oh, I feel like that does look a little bit nicer. Can't quite tell what changed, but one more time. Come on, Unity. Apply. It's just the rim lighting getting applied, but it looks good. Anyway, so Unity. Careful with your language, brother. Not cool. Is that an insult? Also, I did respond, Adyash. I've responded multiple times. Pretty much say hi every time you get on. All right, but now let's take a look at what's new in our Poyomi shaders, and if the cube map has more options. Has more options. Where is the cube map? I wonder. Let's take a look. Yes, every single one. Every single one. Stochastic sampling. Zad, heading out. See you Monday. Sounds good. See you Monday. Enjoy your weekend. Have a great one. And uh, thank you again for coming by. What did he see? What did he say? You needy. Texture vertex. This is definitely a lot cleaner now. Details. Detail asks. Alpha options. Petition to make the ball larger. Just go into Photoshop really quick. Outlines. Okay, I really thought I would still have the cube map option. Internal parallax. Ooh. Ooh. That's cool. Interesting. This is probably what we want right here. The bulge go burr. This is what's up. Inflate brush. Bigger. Bigger. Ooh, here we go. Panosphere UV. Oh, and then we have. Okay, so this is parallax height mapping. That's what we used before. Okay. We still not have a cube map though. Is that missing? My little slide if the cube map's missing. I was looking forward to. No, there it is. I'm just stupid. But it doesn't have a specific map. But it does have a blending option. Okay. But this new option here, eternal parallax, is probably much closer to what we want. GB color. Let's do the body. And let's add the noise. Merge. And then it's not doing anything. See jack shit. Where am I supposed to see this? Ay, ay, ay. More just clicking things, hoping they work. I joined a fan art contest for a game called Cookie Run Kingdom. We had to draw a character and create a cheesy, cringe, or straight up goofy pickup line. Want to see mine? Sure, go for it. Go for it. Wait. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm sitting there clicking all these buttons on this character. The wrong fucking character. I'm on the wrong outfit. No wonder it wasn't working. Oh my god. Will you be my Mulentine? We will make a lot of Mulmaries together. Nice. Cry. Cry! That's awesome. All right, now let's try that again. The eternal parallax. One more time. He's not actually from Mu IC. Noise. Texture. Let's go here. Noise. Is it loading? No, it's not compiling. It's this color. So we need an actual color. I'm just going to do something like that because. Whoa, that's cool. Interesting. Huh. Fascinating. That's a cool look. Will you be my Mulentine in 364 days? That was funny art. I liked it. Thank you, Sal. I strive for goofiness. Min depth. Whoa. Okay, this is probably going to be closer to what we're looking for the character. Yes, that's much closer to what I was hoping for. Like, looks like there's stuff below the surface of his skin. That's what I wanted. Very cool. Okay, so we'll definitely be using a different texture other than this, because this one doesn't tile properly. It's almost like a matte cap texture, but man, the seams really pop. That sucks. But we can make the texture on we can make a texture in Painter and bring it in. Okay, that will work. So if we go to Painter, we can start making the actual body texture. So there's a few different colors. So we'll do this here. There's a few different layers. So looking at the character, we've basically got this darker, the blue, and then this purple. So those are the three colors: black, purple, blue. Those are the main three colors. Let's start writing this down. Body colors: black, purple, blue. Now, it's not blue, that's melancholic blue, actually. Actually, melancholy blue. We want something like that. And it's kind of this inky, splotchy texture. Mistake blue for melancholic. And I'm going to turn off everything else. We're just going to focus on just this texture for right now. We'll do it first in solid colors because that will be easiest. So we'll start with the black color. Move this over here. Black. So this will be the base. And we'll call it pattern base. Then we'll do that. Fill. We want the actual base color to be black now, so we can tell the difference. We want a noise texture, something that's kind of soft, fluid. Clouds. And let's set this all to triplanar projection. And the main reason doing the triplanar is because there's no UV seams at that point, or it should at least mitigate it. Okay, tile 4 times. All right, that's a good starting point. And then do pattern mid, and this will be the magenta purple color. One more time. Purple. I guess it might be blue, but and this one, do a different texture, different clouds. Like that. Turn up the contrast on it a little. My eyeball. Ooh. Not to be rude or anything, but the body has no black on it except for the eyes, unless you plan to mix the black with a shade of dark blue to make it dark blue. The black is just the bottom layer. It was just to make the everything visible. So we have this. Makes sense. So like I just wanted to be able to see the layers I'm making on top of it. And then we'll do the top layer. Pattern top. And that is the lightest blue. We'll do fill, noise. This one is larger. Smoother. Large, smooth. Moisture noise. Hello, Soka. Welcome. I'm doing good. Triplanar projection. And we'll scale it twice. We're making some textures today. I have no idea how SSP actually works. I just heard you say black, blue, and purple are the main colors when I zoned out because weren't cool. You're totally fine. It's Yasuke. I've changed. Masuda. Well, welcome, Yasuke. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, no, you're fine. We're just trying to get the colors in. Oops. So let's do, before we push this further, what I want to do is create one more user channel. User 1. And then switch to view that. On the very bottom of user 1, we want that black as well. does it look like this? Something that's doing. What else is using my layer 1? This is, what is this? Oh, it's the position. Delete that. Just remember, no, remember you who I am. Don't call me kid. That was my old name. Lol. Gotcha. Well then, hello, so. And we'll do that layer. And we can make that, oh wait. Yeah, we'd want it to be the darkest out of them. And then another, then this one will be the mid. And then this one will be the topmost layer in the parallax. So right about there. And maybe we'll even kind of lower it if we go to user 1. I can set this to turn down the opacity a little so they kind of mush together in a way. Okay, save that. And we'll turn on the other layers again. Save. And on average, how many characters do you get commissioned monthly? Between like two to 4. That's usually the range. Right now, I don't have any additional commissions depth at the moment. Oh, this one's with the world norm. I don't need the world norm anymore. And that's about how many I get done per day as well. This color. And then drop our mask here. Where's this shine coming from? Should have some depth still. Do I have to turn off this one? Or how does this work? So if I turn off the main body, then we can see this. Height from alpha, yes. Min depth color, max depth. That. Very hard to see for some reason. Okay, there we go. Okay. Oh. Yes. Okay, this is what we wanted. This is what we wanted. Very cool. Do you prefer real life or fantasy? I prefer fantasy because reality sucks. I would say I don't quite get a choice. I think I tend to live in my head either way. I put it this way. If I lived in a fantasy world, I'd still be just as much in my head as I would be in reality. Okay, cool. So we're getting some good depth to it now. It's got like particles in there, which is cool. Kind of want to lower the amount of layers because the more layers I add, the harder it is to see. Daydreaming. Exactly. I kind of like that. It's not what we want to go for. It should blur it a little bit more. Internal blend mode. Add. Height from alpha. Yes, definitely height from alpha. Height map. Don't know the difference here. Oh, interesting. This one kind of goes out. 0.01. Oh, cool. Okay, that's cool. It's like just beneath the surface. I really like that a lot. Oops. Okay, yeah, that looks cool. Probably still too many, but it's starting to feel very interesting. Hell yeah, you got it. Thank you, Sky. we're finally okay. Colors are still too strong because I have to figure out the blending. This uses some sort of add, which is very strong, as it turns out. Basically, those don't even use colors. I mean, that looks, I kind of like how that looks a lot. Like some gummy alien. I mean, that looks fucking dope as shit. What the heck? I love that. Oh, makes my brain tickle. Kicking butt, Sam. Getting closer and closer. Thank you. It feels good. I'm excited now. Let's add in the hand mask right here. And I'd like to put our normal texture back on. But we're much closer now, which is exciting. Must feel so satisfying. It does. It does feel satisfying. Max depth brightness. Don't quite understand these two options, but I guess they're fun to play with. So if I turn them both off, we don't get any parallax at all. If I turn it on, then we definitely see the parallax. I think I prefer the glow being further in, so that way it's easier to see. Where'd it go? Okay. So for some reason it has to be bright. It looks cool though. It looks like a marble. Pisces. That's weird. We get this big, bright, hot thing. So I think what we'll have to do is actually interesting. Mass be like, that looks cool. I just think he's like a snow globe hot glass bottle with liquid and sparkles. Yeah, it looks cool. It's very cool. Right now it's too bright though. But the problem is these brights are only controlled by values here. Oh, okay. Surface blend mode or place. No. Mixed. oops, sorry, 0.01. So that way everything's below the surface. And then I don't know where these highlights here are coming from. I think it's the parallax is pushing the UV down and it's pulling in the textures from probably the feet and hands, which we don't want. So I think whatever texture we use for the body here, we will have to put on its own mask, own layer. Yeah, because we're using this internal here. I think we just use the same texture twice. And wait, what did I put there? Mask B. No. Mask B, or mask A is the mask for the hands and feet. Perfect. Mask B is this noise texture we generated, which should only look like this. That's fine. We'll mess around that more later. But, okay. I wish I could turn on stochastic sampling for this one. But I'd rather have the colors. That would be best. I don't really want to do this without having the color. Because otherwise we'll lose a lot of the details there. So we need to make one more user channel, 2, which we'll call, so let's name these. This one will be hand, feet, mask. This one is going to be mask, height map, internal height map. This one's going to be the internal colors. And it will also be an sRGB. And what we'll do is go to each of these patterns that we're making already. So one at a time, what we'll do is just turn on the internal, copy that color, and turn off the base color. Turn, copy, off. Internal, copy, off. Okay. So that way, on our main body, it's actually like this. So it'll be dark. And the main texture. But then when we inject the height map into it, that's what's going to bring the color back. We will bake it into its own map right here in colors, which we will also use as dark here just to make sure it's blending properly. That's the game plan. So export textures. Oh. Okay. So now we can use this new mask we made. It's called mask C, but it's not a mask. It's okay. Oh, I see. Okay. It should be this one goes here. And this one goes here. Merge. Should have. Oh, export textures, output templates. Let's go to the one we just used. I'm gonna make a duplicate. I'm gonna call this Unipoyomi _ era. There, and then in this template, when we export these masks, right now we are only exporting an array value, but we want it to be regional mask C. We're going to delete, copy these, add an RGB, paste this here, C, and then user channel 2 RGB channels. Save. Okay. Export again. Okay, now we're getting the color back. Good. Knowing that the brightness affects how much depth we're seeing. Too much banding. Oops. Sorry, dude. What if we went the other way? -0.101. That's kind of nice, actually. All right. We're getting somewhere. Very satisfying. Okay. Now, where is it? Interesting. Mission strength is way too strong. 0. I see, but we need a little bit, or one. All right, now it's got some depth. It's kind of layering all these effects together. All right, back to the reference. Close it. It's in a separate tab. Oh, and then one more pass. Let's get the glitter in there too. Body. Mm-hmm. That's internal parallax. We do still have that other one. Wherever it went. Special effects. UVs. Oh, I see. Okay. And then in here, parallax state mapping. It's its own thing. And if we go to, so can I put these together? We can do parallax with parallax, double parallax, triple parallax. Interesting. I just want to see what happens when we use these together. But I have to use UV1. If you use UV0, it's just going to push everything. But this one doesn't have any UVs to adjust. There are no UVs. Weird. Okay. Disable that really quick. UV1. Let's go to decals. Turn on this decal. Drop in the color we've made. Try that one more time. Thank you. And set it to UV1. And then if we go to parallax here, and we add the height map, push that down, and much the same effect as the other one. But then what's funny is the decal also has depth. Sorry, 0. What? That's cool. It's a little positioning tool now? What? I'm just going to make it so much easier. Oh, that's dope. What the heck? Huh. That'll make things very simple. Okay. This is not what we want, but it is cool. It is cool. Well, he becomes cloud. I am a cloud. Weird. Don't think we're going to use that, but it is interesting. However, it is basically just the same thing. as our other one. So we will reset and then go to our decal. Also, I am clicking. Actually, maybe that one is better because the nice part about that one is that it is exactly the color we want, and it's not adding any like random highlighting to things. So I think we actually do want this one. Because the other one is a little annoying in the sense that it kind of it adds value to it. This one. Cosmic. That looks pretty close though. All right, so that one uses a replace, but doesn't affect this one at all. Or did I didn't touch strength? Sorry, do that again with this one again. See anything, but I do have this on replace mixed. So I can do both of them. Don't really see it though, but I can do both of them. Concealed Gingy, what god are we slaying today? Shaders. Evil, evil shaders. Oh, that looks cool. There we go. Oh, interesting. So now there's like a surface beneath it too. Doubly. Doubly wobbly. Okay. Together are one. Did somebody say slay? Interesting. Very cool. I'm setting up my PayPal and Cash App to start getting things set up. Okay, heck yeah. Are you doing a store of some kind, or what's your plan of attack? Very cool. Okay, now we need to actually get some better colors on the face and stuff and make it much closer to what we're seeing on the character. Because the colors are not quite there. We've got. Let me just bring this over. We're working on this. The way I'm going to do it is I'll advertise to people in VR chat, instant Discord, and they can reach out for prices and what I'm good with. Okay, perfect. I have things right now already, so I can just copy, paste, and he did. I did make a little website for myself. I don't know if that's the route you want to go, but um, it did seem it was nice to have it. I just thought of another way to do this. Or something else we can add. If we do another decal layer. Yeah, let me test that quick. We can do another decal layer here. Oh, it is already on there. Oh, of course. The decal 0 is from, that's what's distorting that map. That's, but if I add it again, and then just use depth, change it, what does that do? Eventually I want to go out the Unity shader boss, always fun. Hey there, Aqua Wolf, welcome. Aqua Wolf. Aqua Wolf. Yeah, we're doing some experimentation. For better or worse. Alright, the depth on this doesn't give me what I want. So we will reset that. But to start, I found out I will be doing out batches of 10 Avies for 20, give or take some fees if I need to tack them on. Just keep in mind how long it takes you to set up everything and stuff. So definitely want to make sure you're getting your at least minimum wage or something like that with the work you're doing. All right, that looks cool. I feel like I had the cube map working a little differently previously. Cosmic goo! Definitely looks like space now. Yeah, get picks are not hard to get, but if it goes past like 3 hours, it's a few bucks more on the end. But just make sure you tell, well, you know, but definitely want to make sure you're doing good. Reminds me of a much better version of a volumetric shader I used to have. Did you make this one yourself? We are layering some effects in the latest Poyomi shader. But I'm pretty sure you could do this with 8 point, any of the other ones as well. It's a little too strong right now, but we're getting there. Yes, at the moment. Specular room lighting. Glitter. Glitter. Yeah, okay. I wasn't actually aware Poi could get that effect. So I'm using they have this internal parallax one, which is quite good. And then there's also a parallax height mapping, which they're kind of the same thing, but a little different. But you basically can use them multiple times. Actually, if I set the cube map, no, right, the cube map, I can't tell which layer to sample. Arrgh, so frustrating. You can do that with every other one. Well, oh, this is what I did last time. But if I moved all my effects off the first UV channel, then I could apply my parallax to the cube map as well. But it's looking pretty good so far. I don't think I need to do that. No, I wish I had some push it some more effects with it, but that's okay. Or actually, I do have Panosphere UV and Polar UV. That doesn't seem to change anything. I don't know what that does. Ionosphere UV. World UV. Yeah. He looks like a glass container filled with galactic matter. Galactic matter. It's over. Yeah, I think he's a little shiny at the moment. The shininess may feel very glass like a marble, which I'm not 100% against, but I want it to feel a little bit more like fleshy, I guess. See my earlier message. Let's take a look. Oh, let's see. Not saying to do this, but imagine if there was a black hole in the center of him. I would love to get. I will be able to push it into him a little bit. Maybe not making it feel like it's quite the center, but it will feel like it's uh, beneath the surface of his skin. Um, so yes, redeemed a sketch request. Thank you. I will probably have to get to those tomorrow. I'm flexible at the moment, and this is just a start. Thank you for your help. Okay. I have a glass ornament on my model's hair, so I'm wondering if this would be a better than the crystal shader I've been using. It definitely can be. You can also make your own shaders with Amplify Shader. I a little hard for me to recommend it just because you know, it's definitely a challenge to make them from scratch. I was trying to do that earlier. I was struggling. Um, but it is possible. Um, and they have like a little node based setup and stuff, and that's really cool. I do like that. As if it was a little bit less glossy, more like gel now. Giving crystal vibes. I'm always concerned about well-being. Is that their visual coding method? So their Amplify shaders is paid. There's also Shader Graph. I haven't tried getting that in, but it exists. Has anyone ever messed with the subsurface scattering for this? I've never been able to get the subsurface scattering to do anything. I don't know. I don't know what I should be looking for in it. There's like this slight haze there. Maybe that's it. Hello, Pixel. Welcome. Skin roughness map would be great. Would be powerful. The glitter looks really good, though. Okay, I'm going to get rid of that. Reset. Locked in, man. Have a great stream. Thank you, Pixels. I will. I will. I don't think that's the depth I want. Okay. All right. I think we're just about reaching the end of all the buttons I can click. Fire! My good 22 hours. Sort of. Kick always says I've been streaming longer. I'm gonna go now. Have an amazing rest of your day, and don't forget to take care of yourself and your love. Peace. Sounds like Thorn. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your weekend. We'll see you soon. I considered J making. I've used Unreal's visual coding at length for environment stuff. I know Unity has something similar, but I've never actually looked into it. Yes, it is. It's kind of similar. It's kind of similar. There's similarities. For sure, but it's definitely kind of its own. It has its own difficulties. All right, the cube map needs to be masked as well. Here. And he's still way too bright. Way too bright, but he's looking cool. Still wish that I had a bit more control over the cube map. Oh, back to Painter. And let's do a little bit of painting. So we're gonna add here a little layer. We'll call this base bump. This is gonna be our kind of our skin layer here. And we'll add height through a noise. And do just height for now, just a little bit of bumpy. Let's maybe tile it 4 times or something, or tile this 4 times. Get a nice bit of texture on there. Then we'll give it a little bit of roughness too. Push it into a little bit more of a realistic skin. And then I'm going to add a fill on top of this, set it to multiply, and just kind of use it to control how intense that is. More skin-like, looks like leather right now. But, you know, I guess skin does. And let's also switch the bump to triplanar so we can avoid seams. Not bad. Okay. And then a little more fleshy there. There, I think. Still got some shine, obviously, but feels a lot more like skin. Too much variation. There. Awesome. Mouth is still green. Good. Good. Go to mask A again. And feet mask. I'd like this to be a little bit softer, I think. A little softer. All right. Sorry, my washing machine is screaming. I don't know if that got picked up on the mic. That was loud. All right, let's see what that looks like. Oh, noon already. My goodness. Definitely looking more like skin. That's awesome. A bit fleshier. Oh, interesting. Now that looks way more cosmic. Huh. I like that. Yeah, I like that a lot more. It's kind of floaty. Helps avoid the seams a little bit more. That looks more cosmic. Okay, dope. Oh, man, just click everything enough times, and eventually something comes out. Yeah. Okay, that's feeling like stars and nebula and space. That looks like space. Good. I'm gonna flip it. I like the other one. It looks a little eaten out, beaten up. So let's push it that way a little bit. Just find a better balance. And then the problem here is just that the texture doesn't have enough detail. We need more noise. We need more noise. So if I went to here and we looked at our channel internal height map, it just, there's not enough noise there. Um, so we went to internal height map here. What would happen if we did like linear dodge on these? Very little. Okay, that feels better. Now we're getting some more noise in some of these spots. But I still think we need like one more layer of noise on. Maybe it's better to say I think that we should break these up. So now we have this clouds texture. Something like that. Yeah, that's nice. Then whatever one is doing that, I don't want. Triplanar and triplanar. They're all triplanar. Just offset it. That's that one. Okay. Fine. I'm going to rotate it slightly. And maybe tile it and then lower that just. Maybe the problem is the noise that I'm using. Do another. And then we'll make the decal for the chest on its own layer as well. Oh, that looks so cool. Just tasty. Actual galaxy creature. Fine. But the colors are still not quite there. We really need to bring the color back. More colorful, but still a bit different from this pattern. I'm definitely going to make it noisier than it is here, in the sense that we can get that finer detail. But colors should be stronger. So let's do this and that. And if we, oops, that's fine. Squish it here. Let's add a filter warp. And I'm going to do source scale tiling. It has 0.1 intensity. Just get a little bit of distortion there. 2. Actually, no, other way. 0.01. Just shifts it. Not quite. Hello, Wendy. Welcome. That feels a bit better. Just want it to take up more space. So again, the color should be, I mean, I am sampling directly from that image, so just feel like it's too solid. We'll do another noise on top to just break it up. We'll set it to subtract. Zero. And we'll just kind of a little bit of that. So it's just, again, just some minor variation in there. So it's not all solid color. That. And then let's find a slightly different position. A little bit more like that. Save. Now let's get the magenta purplish color stronger, which will be this one. For a moment. Okay. Yeah. All right, that actually looks pretty close to what I was shooting for. I switch this to colors. This opacity, oh, that's so weird. Because all these opacity and values are different per channel. Okay. Better. And then base layer again. Kind of this color. And a little bluer. Bluer as well. Blue. Oh, changing the base color to change this one. Really make me want to do more sculpting practice again, and I've already been feeling it more lately as it is. But I also have environment stuff I need to work on. Just not enough time in the day. It is true. There really is not enough time. It's never ever. Maybe someday invent some time machine. Okay, I think this is going to be pretty close. But I feel like for the face, we don't want the depth to be quite as far in the face. So we're going to do one more layer here. We'll call this. But I'm glad I'm inspiring, or at least encouraging. Zoom, hello, welcome back. We'll call this face height. And this one will only have value here. And we'll just paint this on. That's pretty strong. Let's flip it a little. and give this opacity. Just kind of fade it in a bit better. So we want a little. We just don't want it to be super strong. How's the Sparkly Boy's skin coming along? Pretty well. Pretty well. I think we finally are. Feels like things are now coming together, which is good. Right, I turned it down here. I shouldn't have done that. So let me show you the power. Looking forward to the finished thing on this one. Me too. I'm quite excited. Ecstatic, one may say. This is where we've kind of ended up so far. So we've got this kind of time for me to get to work. See you later. Sounds good, Sky. Have a great time at work. Thank you for coming by. Again, good luck. Good job on your avatar. Looking forward to seeing the VR chat version. Yeah, so we've got things like this. So it's like it looks much more cosmic now. Oh, I love that color. My God, that feels tasty. Oh, what the fuck? That's awesome. Very shiny and galactic. Galactic. I think I want to break up how solid the chest looks. But other than that, things are going well. That is some depth. Some depth. Yeah, it feels good. Which is, I don't need it to, yeah, a little bit more color variation would be good. Face is looking good. It's got a little bit of depth, but not as much as the rest of the body, because that would get hard to look at. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Why is my camera tilted? I don't know how I did that. I really love that purple. Nova Nexus, welcome. Hello, hope you've been well. Thank you. Thank you so much. I've been doing well. We're having a lot of fun right now making this texture. It's Lunar. I renamed. Welcome back, Lunar. I was like, this is sounds familiar. I believe you renamed a while ago. But welcome back. Look at the boy we're working on. Holy shit, that's so cool. Love that. Okay. Guess I have to watch the VOD later to see how you did that. It's this internal parallax, and you set it to subtract. You can also do screen, but it's all bright. I've been really enjoying the darker look. Multiply is a little bit too strong. Subtract. That's where it's at. I'm just gonna click them all because no. Overlay's not that bad either. The base looks like a galaxy. I'm obsessed. Good. That is good to hear because that's exactly what I'm going for. That is what I'm going for. Good. Affirmation. Now, where'd my mask go? Sometimes it gets rid of the mask, the mask on the hands. Where'd my mask go? Got around to testing Evan. Both are fixed now. Sent a pic in Discord. Hey, that's awesome. Good. I'm glad the hands are working nicely. Good. Noise. A noise. Very cool. Very cool. Sick. I may have to try that later. Definitely send some screenshots if you do. The bright one looks kind of cool. It makes me think of the beaches in the Bahamas or something. Yeah, it's kind of like a Baja Blast. Looks like a Mountain Dew ad. Um, wait, change it again. Should be on subtract. I thought it looked a little different earlier. It's not changing. Adjusting the right shader, right? Did I break something? This isn't changing anything anymore. Oh, there we go. Wasn't it different a second ago? I swear the purple looked way different. I didn't change much here. Need to take a breather for a sec because my anxiety overdrive at the moment, and I saw you were streaming. Well, good. I'm glad you chill, sit back, relax, find a calming environment. Hopefully, sometimes I don't feel very calm, but I hope you're feeling better. That also looks pretty cool, but not what we're going for. I swear the subtract was working different earlier. Am I crazy? No, the purple looked way different. It was much darker. It was different, yeah. What did I do? I changed something. Oh, there we go. Okay, this broke. Interesting. Okay, well, I'll watch out for that. There we go. Okay. I was like, man, I got it perfect, and now it's gone again. That might explain why some things weren't working earlier. It's like they were actually just messing up. But it does seem to. It should be getting masked out fully on the hands. Okay, something keeps breaking my masks. I'm not sure what it is, but I'm deaf delayed. Just freaking out because took on 3 commissions. They're for friends of mine, and they aren't rushing them for them to be done. But I don't like having projects too long. I get that. I definitely get that. Um, well, I potentially, streaming maybe that's kind of my hack when I feel like I just need to get stuff done. Um, you can always just set up in my Discord and just chill there. No need to like feel obligated or anything, but no, just have a nice relaxed place to work. Okay. I feel like I change one thing and then something else on the. It's like I flip one switch and some other switch on the avatar unflips. Why are the hands and feet not working now? What the heck? Um, did I remove them here? No, they're still right there. Yeah, just definitely take tinkering while I have a moment at work. Good. So at least slap the emission modifier in there. That'll make me feel better. Bam. Boom. I was sick with COVID for 2 weeks, so that delayed it a lot. Oof, that's rough. That is rough. Um, dang. I feel a little. I feel like my throat's a little scratchy. I'm definitely a little hungover today, but I also am hoping that I'm not also sick. I kind of feel it. The only solution is never interact with anyone ever physically. And then I'll never get sick ever again. I'm just going to drop the mask again. Or remove it. Okay, so the mask is definitely doing something, but it's not. It's not preventing it. I can see it on there. Oh, well, that's the wrong mask. That would be, that's why. I still see it there. I'm upset. Should not be doing it. I mean, it's kind of cool that it blends in. Apparently, I was going through my sister's house, and she was babysitting my son, so he got it. Then it was game over from there. Yeah, once it's in your family, pretty much just waiting it out at that point. Yeah, see, it's on the teeth too. I'm just going to. Oh. I didn't do anything there. I just saved and it changed colors. What is going on? What is going on? I think the mask isn't cut like you thought it was because I think I've seen the color on the hands and such before. It was there on the hands. I'm not sure why it's back. And then okay, so the reflection and specular shading just definitely broke right now. The hand should be glossy. I wonder if it's because they marked it as linear. I don't know. I think I need to restart Unity. I'm gonna do that. Actually, I think it's just the Jester's playing tricks on you. You've given him physical form, making him come to life. Oh, but I think this is actually a good point for me to go on lunch. I know you just got here, Nova, but unfortunately, it is a little bit into my lunchtime already. It's hard to stop working on the boy here because it's so cool. I'm really pleased with how everything's coming together. But it's time for me to go grab some food. Lil Prendo, here to support the channel. Feel free to follow back. Thank you, Lil Prendo. I appreciate that. It is getting indeed. It is already in lunch. For anyone that is new here, I do break my day up into 2 streams, so I will be back in like an hour and a half for more. So definitely stick around, hit that follow, hit that subscribe. I'll be back soon. But Nova, I'll catch you soon. Hope you're doing well. Wishing you well, getting those commissions done. And everyone else that is lurking, much love to all of you. Eben, I will enjoy my lunch. Get the same way my boyfriend always yells at me to eat. It's hard. Sorry. I do have a donut waiting for me, so I'm excited. But I'll see everyone soon. Thank you again for hanging around, and I'll be back. Bye. Bye, everyone. See you soon. Bye.